Good day, everyone. Today, we're gonna be talking about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Not sure if you guys know him or not. Have you watched his YouTube videos or not? So, I decided I'm gonna make a video about him, uh, introduce him, who he is, and what few things he's done, and what happened. So, Charlie Kirk was never one to blend in with the norms, right? From the moment he stepped into political arena, right, which was at a really young age, he was very loud. He never apologized, and he was extremely determined, right? Now, Charlie Kirk was born in 1993 in the suburbs of Chicago, USA, and he, of course, did not follow the traditional path of studying and go through the normal ways to get into politics and so on and so on. Instead, he made his own way, one that would make him one of the most polarizing figures in the American conservatism. So, at age 18, Charlie founded Turning Point USA, a nonprofit aimed at promoting conservative values on college campuses. He was only 18 at that point when he was in college. It started, of course, small, just a few pamphlets here and there, and a big dream. But it quickly snowballed into national movement. By his early 20s, Kirk was speaking at major conferences, appearing at Fox News and a lot of other Fox News channels. He even rubbed shoulders with President Donald Trump, who would later call him a great American patriot. Kirk's message was clear: challenge the liberal orthodoxy, right? Empower young people. His critics called him decisive. His supporters called him brave, but no one could deny the influence. Throughout his podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show, he reached to millions weekly. He dissected everything from immigration policies to culture trends with a mix of firebrands, rhetoric, and sharp wits. But with all his influence came danger. As you guys might have heard or not, on September 10, 2025. So that's just a few days ago. After he arrived to Utah Valley University in Utah for his first stop of his new American Comeback tour, at that point, it was packed there with students, journalists, families, all eager to hear him speaking. Even his wife and two kids were right there in the front row with their eyes stuck to him. That's how important this tour was. So, this event began just like all other events. Kirk took the stage, he greeted the crowd, and he launched into his own signature style of rapid fire commentaries here and there. He was in his elements until it just happened. At exactly 7:42 p.m., everyone heard that gunshot. It just rang in everyone's ears. Chaos jumped everywhere, screams were filling the hall, and everyone saw Kirk dropping down. He got struck.
How many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
He got struck in the neck by a sniper who positioned himself on a rooftop almost 200 yards away from where Kirk is. Now, of course, the security rushed to the stage. Even his wife jumped in. She held him. She was asking for help. The paramedics arrived within a couple of minutes, but it was too late. Charlie was pronounced dead at 8:03 p.m. So as you guys know, this news spread like Wi-Fi. Social media lit up with tributes for him, outrages, and speculations. Who would do this? Why now? Right? Why not before? And was this a political movement? Was there something behind it? No one knows so far. As for the authorities, they quickly labeled it as a political assassination because that's the easiest one, right? Surveillance footage shows a masked man or a masked figure of a man fleeing on the rooftop, but no arrest been made until this point. The investigation is still running, right? And with all the federal agency on top of it, they even offering a $1 million reward for any information that leads to the shooter capture. Now, following what happened, tributes poured in from across the political spectrum, whether it's President Trump, who ordered the flags to be half-staffed, and called Kirk a warrior of truth.
Great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror.
Even some of Kirk's furious critics acknowledged the tragedy of a life cut short, right? No matter who loved him or hated him, a lot of people who stood by him at this point. Now his story doesn't just end here. Now, Charlie Kirk death ignited a national outrage, right, about politics and violence, free speech, and the cost of being an influence figure, right? His supporters vowed to carry this or his legacy, while campuses across the country re-evaluated security protocols for public events like Kirk had. Now, in death or in life, Charlie Kirk remained a symbol of convictions, debate, and the power of one voice to shake systems. So whatever you agree with him or not, one thing is certain: Charlie Kirk made people listen. And now, in the silence left behind him, his absence speaks louder than ever. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you guys did not know who Charlie Kirk is, look him up on YouTube, Instagram, watch some of his videos. You might agree with him, you might disagree. You'll see some people rooting and happy for what happened to him. You will see others devastated by it. Whether you are on the left or the right side, whether you are with him or against him. A father was assassinated, or in this case killed, and his family is left in shambles. Thank you guys for watching. This is Wicked Whispers. Until the next time.